Hey you guys, welcome to another video, and I got a message. How interesting. But, I thought I'd share with you my book cover that I made for my journal, which I will be using for, I guess, a plethora of things. Mainly it's just to, like, write down my tarot readings and, like, my personal readings, not anybody else's, really. And whatever else I feel like I need to journal about. So I was like, hey, let me make a, like if you saw my what's it called, a haul, my craft haul, that's what all that stuff was for, and I got my book right here. So basically this is that huge thing of $5 leather that I got. So I just made an outside part out of that, and then the cutouts, I basically just cut out a shape and then inserted different fabrics that I have. So like back here, t-shirt fabric, t-shirt fabric. This is some fabric I got from my friend Moon, and then this is, I think, some extra fabric that you can buy at like Walmart. It's like the it's either Walmart or Hobby Lobby scraps, kind of, but they are all the same size. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like little scraps that you can buy. And that's what this blue one is down here. I really like this circle because it has you can see it's all stretched out because I didn't do it like perfect, but this is like angel wings. And the reason I kind of did it that way, which I should have done it this way, but the reason I did it like this way initially is because that way I can, if I want, I can make this the front and then this the back. Although it's supposed to be like this because in alchemy, the alchemy symbol for water is the upside down triangle. At least that's what I researched. If not, it's just a fancy triangle. Water is my element, so that's why I was like, huh. So on the inside, I just cut up one of those bandanas, and I used it for the inner lining, as you can see. And it's not perfect. This is by no means at all perfect, but I think that kind of adds to it. It's not really supposed to be, like, perfect or anything. Apparently this is not on all the way. The back is a little tighter than the front, but that's okay. But front, and then I did it in the back, and there's a pocket I can use. Which basically I like, you don't have to have a lot of skills to do this. Like I said, you can just cut out a piece of leather that's like the outside of your book. And what I did was just cut up a bandana, and all I did was fold it into the size and then just cut it in half. And then I did have to trim because this is a smaller width than what the bandana was. So I folded it in half. You can actually tell right here. This is kind of how I did it. So this is where I cut. So you can see that's where I sewed an edge. And then this, I wasn't initially going to put a pocket, but I was like, oh hey, I could use this as a pocket. So that's what I did for the back, because on the front you can see it fades from a black to the blue. And then this is a really easy stitching I did all around, and I used like a couple different colors, little shades of blue, purple, and black, and then like a silver color. And then this, all the extra fabric, literally is just extra fabric I've gotten from clothes. Like this jean piece right here is part of a jean jacket I got from my neighbor who was throwing away clothes. The leather piece right here is leather scraps that I got from Hobby Lobby. You can get scraps. I don't buy like the actual pieces of leather. You can get like sheets of leather you can buy, but I don't do that. I'm not a big fan of using like animal parts in a sense. But if they're scraps, I mean, I'd rather use the scraps up and have them like be used than to be thrown away. If you guys kind of catch what I'm trying to say. Now it is tight. I did make it slightly smaller than I wanted to, but leather stretches over time, so eventually it'll fit perfect, pretty much. So yeah, don't know where I was going with that. How did you get stuck in here? Like, really? But yeah, I haven't written anything in here yet because I haven't really started doing any readings yet. I'm not sure what else to put in here. If you guys have like good suggestions of things that I might like be good to like write down in my journal. I was thinking about like sketching out the spreads in here, so I always have the spread so I don't have to carry around my book with me all the time. Well, I might carry my book around all the time for the moment, but once I start getting into the cards, it might be easier and I don't have to carry my book around with me. But you guys know what I'm saying. And then I just added this chain, which I'm gonna call my Good Vibes chain. I thought that it would be cool to start a Good Vibes chain for myself. And I was like, oh, that'd be really cool. And I can get like my friends to send me charms to add to it. Like right now I just have skulls, a skull, because y'all know I love me some skulls. I am planning on getting a 5-foot skeleton this year. And he ain't going to be put up in the decorations area. He's going to be a year-round thing. Whether he's staying in the craft room or in my room or whatever. He's going to be out. He's not going to be put up. Just like if you guys have been watching a while, Mr. and Mrs. Skelly stay on my stairwell. So, I don't know. I gotta do maybe I should do a skull and skeleton collection. Is that something you guys would like to see? Let me know. Anyway, the Good Vibes chain. I don't know how I would get my friends to send me charms that and I don't want charms like that I would like. I want charms that represent my friends. So, like, I can totally see Libby like sending me like a goat charm or like a unicorn pooping rainbows, or like Amber sending me like a skull, or I don't know, just whatever represents you guys. Like, I want to find a turtle one because that's kind of like, I love turtles, and I don't know, me and Yaya were joking about it, so yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. And if you guys want to start your own, to my friends, if you guys want to start your own, and I say my friends because they are the ones that give me good vibes. They're the ones that keep me sane, keep me all together. So that's why I want charms that represent them on my Good Vibes chain. Along with like obviously wolves are one of my favorite things, skulls. I'll add things that also make me happy onto this, but you know what I mean. So again, I don't know how I'm gonna work that out, but yeah. So that's basically my journal. That was the hugest premise of this video. I'm just gonna set it there. And this is just like $1 chain. And I'll probably make it longer. I don't necessarily like how it is right now. It's uneven because it's an even like loop. It's even, so there's not a middle loop to hang the chains on, or the charms on, so it's kind of like bleh. But anyway, I guess that's good. It's not meant to be perfect. And it, like, I looked at this last night and I was like, it almost looks like a grimoire or a book of shadows or whatever. Which it's totally not. It's totally not like a magic book or anything. It's just, it's how I ended up making it, is look like that. It does go with my style, so that's good. I don't know if I have any more to say about like deck stuff, this has been my go-to deck. I've tried to use other decks, not for tarot. I haven't done a deck reading in like forever. I should try and do one eventually. But this has been the one I've been like gravitating towards out of all my decks. I tried using a different deck a few times and I'm like, yeah, I want these. So I might have to get another one just so that way I have an extra one. Like I said, just in case something happens to this deck. I love this deck. This is like one of my favorite decks. Oh, speaking of decks, I am supposed to be getting a set of 3 decks and for whatever reason a calculator. I don't know. Calculator was included when I bought the thing. But it was like a lot of 3 decks. And if you are tarot people and you want to try doing tarot with decks, those decks might be good decks for you guys to grab if you're really into like the picture and the art of tarot. Because I think every single card in 1 or 2 of those decks that I'm getting tomorrow has pictures and art and stuff on it. So I will be doing it like an opening and kind of, I guess, a little review of it. I'm excited. So that will be happening. And I got them just because I like playing cards. I'm going to struggle rather to keep them for tarot, one of them for tarot, or if I'm just going to play with them all. Probably play with them all because that's how I do. The book, I'm almost done because like a small chunk of this is basically cards. Basically to like right there, so like a small chunk of that's cards. And then the rest of this is like kind of like spreads and just kind of prepping to actually do a reading and stuff like that. So I'm almost done. I'm going to finish reading the Major Arcana. Is that what it is? However you say it. Yeah, the Major Arcana is basically what I have left to read about. I tried reading last night and I was getting really sleepy, so I ended up not doing so. Because that book took me freaking forever to finish. I was literally working on it the entire day. And it literally tells you like a billion different spreads. Like, see, there's this spread, which you can't see. 9 card spread, Celtic Cross spread, life, the life one where you like tells you everything about your life, I'm assuming. Stuff like that. And then there's kind of like a chart back here that tells like a key almost, like it tells you quickly like what the stuff is about. And then the cool thing with this book is it also comes with templates. So you could just copy these and print a bunch off and tap them into your journal. I think that's what it's called. I don't know the ways of journaling. I watched Sight Hound Lady and I'm pretty sure that's what she says whenever she inserts things into her journal, is you tap it in. I don't know. When you tape it in, like when you stick it in your journal. Anyway, but you can easily like copy these and, you know, write down the cards you got for that day or that reading. And that's really cool. So I'm almost done. I'll probably end up trying like a reading later tonight. Just reading myself in general and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe like looking at the different spreads as well. If you guys have, like I said, if you guys have any advice for me, just comment below or message me on Instagram. And if you guys have any questions, I can answer them the best that I can. I am new, like I said, so don't expect me to know all the things. And also, please, I've had a few people, because I posted a few pictures of cards, a few people just outright go, oh, do my reading, and I guess I would like to do a reading, but I don't, like I said, I didn't really get into this to do things for to do readings for other people or anything like that. I probably will when I learn some more. So there's that. And then also, David, I think that's his name, on the live stream, he was like, would you do like readings on camera? And I guess I feel more comfortable maybe doing something like that. If you guys want me to do something like that, I can definitely try. I'm not sure how to go about it. Like I said, I haven't finished my book yet, so I don't know some of the things. Maybe I could do like a daily spread or some of the other things that people do. Or maybe like I can include it in my art vlog, or maybe like art vlog and then like the tarot reading for the next week, or whatever. You guys let me know. Oh yeah, I just did this like an hour ago, sorry. I forgot already. This is my deck. I keep it wrapped up in this blue cloth. It's a bandana I got from Five Below like a year ago. And I had planned on like cutting it up and using it for different things. I loved it so much I kept it as is. I wanted to get another one for the inside of my book, but they didn't have it anymore, so yeah. But I was having, like, I wanted to keep it in the wrapping, in the wrap, but what I was having issues with is it was coming undone and the cards slid everywhere and just different stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I should create a thing so that way it doesn't like pop open itself and you know, different things. It's a little loose, which I like because I don't want the chains to like grip the cards. I don't want to ruin the cards like that, even though they're wrapped up, but still. So basically I have a lobster clasp right here, so I unclasp this and this horizontal one will come undone, and then I unclasp this and the vertical one will come undone. And then I just added some feather charms to it just so that way it wasn't so blah. But yeah, I really like this, and it's a good way to keep my deck straight and together and not falling apart, because I do like kind of bring these downstairs and then I'll put them upstairs and then I'll like do stuff with it and they'll slide around and the thing will come undone and I'll get flustered and stuff like that. So I really needed something to like put it together and stuff like that. So I'm getting all the notifications right now. So yeah, I don't know. I might have to put maybe a ring in the back so that way it kind of doesn't like fall like that. It looks, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's staying together and that's all that matters. And then I did this and I realized that's like totally something that's my style. Including the fabric. The fabric totally matches like stuff I would wear and like just my style in general. So yeah, that's kind of like my tarot update, I guess, is what I could call this. Like I said, initially it was just supposed to be about my journal, but I thought I'd, I guess, pop on about, like, the other things that are going on. If you have any questions about anything, like the chain, by the way, $1 at Walmart. And they have it in a variety of colors. Like, they have it in green, red, blue. They might have a different colored blue, a darker blue maybe, but I don't remember. Pink, a bright gold, this is a brassy color chain, and then that's just the thick chain. They have all the same colors in a thin chain. It's by the jewelry stuff, and they're in little bin thingies on the shelf. I'm gonna have to dig through them. At least I do. My Walmart sucks like that. So, anyway, enough rambling. Again, if any questions, if you want me to explain something on how I did whatever, just comment below. And all the other things I probably said throughout the rest of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!